Oh goodness. Hey Sonya. Uh-oh. Sonya, can you hear me? Happy Tuesday. Can you hear me, Sonya? I hear eight of you in here. Can you guys hear me? Okay, okay. I thought I did something. I thought I had messed something up. Hey, hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. What's Tuesday for you? Is it Taco Tuesday? Is it Taco Tuesday out there for anyone? Is the music okay, Sonya? Okay. Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys have had a terrific Tuesday. I know some of you guys are probably having a Taco Tuesday, or some people probably don't even get into that. Having certain foods. It's easier. It can make the week easier. It can make meal planning. I won't say meal prepping, but meal planning easier. Leftovers from yesterday, Sonya. Look, that's the easiest. That's the easiest meal plan ever. Have leftovers and make sure you cook enough sometimes that you can have leftovers. Cooking enough for leftovers is good. You don't have to cook for at least 2 days. Well, at least a day. At least a day. You can kind of skip. But yeah, what would you eat on Monday? What would be a good meal for Monday? Taco Tuesday, wings Wednesday, wing it Wednesday, uh, fish Friday, any kind of fish, catfish, salmon, cod, any kind of fish on Friday. Sunday is soul food Sunday. Saturday is you just wing it. Hey, cool gamer, how you doing, cool gamer? Leftovers on Sunday? Oh no, son. Ooh, down here, we gotta have soul food Sunday. Now, what happens is a lot of times we'll carry those leftovers into Monday, so we really don't have to worry about Monday. But shoot, we cook in the South. Not every single Sunday, but we have soul food Sunday, and so we end up with leftovers, unless we have a lot of extra company. Like um, my auntie, my auntie cooks on soul food Sunday. She and my cousin, her daughter, they cook on soul food Sunday, and everybody goes there to eat. So I have like nine uncles, um, and three aunties. So they all cook, and everybody, all of the kids and grandkids, and I think there are a couple of my auntie may have a. I don't think she has a great grandkid yet, but we all go there on Soul Food Sunday and eat, eat, eat. And they cook. Hey, Steve, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Brilliant, welcome to the live, guys. We have Soul Food Sunday, and so we most times we don't have leftovers because there's so many eating, but every now and again we do. So when we do have leftovers, that covers Monday. But then again, you got your Taco Tuesday, your Wing It Wednesday. I don't know what you do for Thursday. We do catfish Friday, salmon Friday, any kind of fish, whether it's fried, baked. I don't usually I'll fry it every now and again because I don't eat it fried often. So I usually like blacken it on top of the stove in olive oil or in Smart Balance. I use that to blacken my fish. And yes, It's good eating. Brilliant says, hey, Lions Pride. Happy Tuesday, sis. Hey, cool gamer. Welcome, welcome, cool gamer. Welcome everybody into the live. Steve Gilmore is checking in today into the live. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Of course, I'm just kind of strolling today because I've exercised already once, did everything. Warm up, exercise, cool down. So I'm just kind of cooling down. Again, y'all, I'll probably get on the elliptical soon. Yeah, I know I've been saying it for a while, but it just feels so good now in the evenings to get out here and walk. It feels so good now in the evenings to get out here and walk. It really, really does. Thank you, everyone who's coming in. I hope you guys are having a break in the heat. I think over this summer we've had two periods where it was like scorching hot. We were having heat waves. We had two periods this summer where it was scorching hot. We were having heat waves. And now it seems like things are, it's football season. It's still officially summer, but things are kind of cooling off a lot more in the evenings. It's usually cooler in the evenings anyway, but things are seeming to cool off a little bit more. Sometimes we get a shower or two. So I hope you guys are having good weather wherever you are. Haven't heard of any hurricanes again lately. So that's a good thing because guys, when those hurricanes happen, you get those spin-off tornadoes. So it's a good thing that we're still in hurricane season. So I'm just hoping that there are no more hurricanes anytime soon. But a tornado can just spin up whenever. I don't really think there's a particular season that's called tornado season. I know there's a particular area that's tornado alley. 78 degrees there, Sonia. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. That's a good temp. 78 degrees is a good temp. It's raining in Seattle. It's air raining in Seattle. Okay, it's air raining. What's air raining? Is that when it's just misting? When it's like misting and the drops barely hit the ground? Is that what air raining is? Brilliant. Sonia says beautiful weather and sunny. Yes, yes. And I can take it. Well, you have to take it. Look, we got to roll with the punches, right? But I enjoy it more when it's like in the 70s and it's sunny because it's not so bad. Like the sun gives us a little break. Doesn't beam down on us so hard. Yeah, so I can take it when it's like 70, when it's below 80 and sunny. That's good. 80s isn't too bad. 80 isn't too bad. Like up to 85 maybe. But after that, the sun is gonna scorch. Brilliant says you're lucky, Sonya. What's the temperature there, Brilliant? What's your temperature? I know it's raining, so if it's raining, it can't be too hot, I don't think. That's not necessarily a fact, but usually when it rains, it cools things off. Steve says it's 89 degrees in Baltimore. Wow. 89 degrees at like 8:20? That's still kind of warm. It's still kind of warm. But hopefully that temp is going to continue to drop as it gets later. And maybe in the morning when you wake up, it won't be so hot. Hopefully it won't be so hot. Sonya says, brilliant. I got to enjoy it because soon it will be freezing here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Steve. Yes, tap that notification bell, y'all. Y'all know that's my doorbell. My doorbell is the YouTube notification bell. If you have not subscribed and you come through and you see this video, please do so. Please subscribe. Tap my doorbell, better known as the YouTube notification bell, so that you'll be notified every time I do a walk and talk live and every time I upload a shorts. I'm predominantly a shorts channel. I love doing shorts and I love doing these walk and talks. When I do my cardio, my exercising, my basically more or less my cool down. when I do my cool down period. I'll probably be back on the elliptical next week. And then again, I know I've been saying that, but the nicer the weather is, the more I want to continue to be outside. Hey, Vanessa. Welcome, welcome, Vanessa Smith, James Money 615. Welcome into the live. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in. Brilliant says, well, at least you get some sunshine now, son. I'm going to live vicariously through you on rainy days. So even though it's rainy, though, isn't it like the temperature? Isn't the temperature nice, Brilliant, in Seattle? Vanessa says, hi, Steve. So, yeah, I think I'm going to, I was on my elliptical today, but most of the summer, I'll say half of the summer, I've been like some of the days that I don't come on here, I definitely do my elliptical, but I haven't been on it and I miss it. Again, it's so hard though. It's so hard to, I may do it outside or something. It's so nice outside. It's pretty outside. So when it's pretty outside, I like to get out. I like to get out and just do my cool down outside. So I do my elliptical and then I'll come out here. So there have been days where I did my elliptical and I've come outside to cool down, but I want to do my full workout on her. I want to do my full workout on her. And I think I still may just jump on and do the cool down on my elliptical with you guys. Because when I'm on the elliptical, I can interact some, but I can interact better if again I still wait until it's time for me to cool down. Because I'm going a little bit slower and I can read the comments more. And you guys interact with each other. Like I tell you every day, this live is for you to get a break, to get away, to come over here and to drop some nuggets, pick up some nuggets, teach each other a few things, learn a few things from each other. That's what it's all about over here. Positive, uplifting vibes. Positive, positive, positive. Positive affirmations. If you have any affirmations, you can pass along. Good education, educational, educational information. Pass it along. Pass it along. They say we are our brother's keepers. We are our sister's keepers. So be a keeper in a good way. Be a keeper in a good way. Vanessa says, hi, brilliant, brilliant. Answering Sonya. uh no, it's not super bad. Okay, it's not storming, but I got you. It's definitely not sunny. Brilliant wants some sun, y'all. She wants some sun. She wants some sunshine. She says, Steve 103, you lucky duck. 103. Now I don't know about that, brilliant. Not 103. Because we've had 103, 107, and that's steaming. That's steaming. Brilliant. If you get a day and it's 103, I think you'll start complaining. You'll start wishing for the rain. Sonya says I haven't worked out today. I did 30 stretches. I'm getting my treadmill later. Oh, you're gonna get on your treadmill later? Okay, right now I'm outside enjoying the sunshine. I got you. I got you. Brilliant. Sonya says, I don't blame you. I love sunshine. I do too, y'all. But when you're talking about 100 degrees, I'm gonna tell you firsthand, it's nothing nice. It makes you want to stay inside. It says, brilliant. You say 100 degrees. Where you at today? 100 degrees. So Steve, it got up to 103 degrees today in Baltimore. I can believe that because he says it's like 89 degrees now. So yeah, I can believe it. got to like 103. That's hot. That's really hot. Okay, y'all. I'm looking. I had to check for the animals. Please tell. Mm. So Steve is discouraging people from doing the hot challenge, the hot chip challenge. That is sad news. That's very sad news. Prayers to his family. That's I hate to hear that. I hadn't heard it until just now when Steve said it. So I hate to hear that. Prayers out to his family. Um, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's out of boredom. I don't know what it's out of, but people do so many things. And they do some of these challenges that, you know, uh, yeah, I try not to put that in there because, YouTube's so funny. But Sonya, if you can get that comment with Steve, put that in there. But we get what he said. We get what you're saying, Steve. I just try to get those out of here because they're funny. They're funny. And I'm in a place right now where I don't need the issues with them. I'm quite happy and satisfied. Right? So, Sonya, can you get those comments that Steve dropped? Because I try not to have that type of language because it's nothing that he's not doing anything wrong. It's just that certain words trigger the community, trigger, so they don't like them. Yeah, his last two comments. But I hate to hear that. I hate it that when people are doing these challenges and some of them are so dangerous. You know, I was so glad when they stopped doing that ice bucket challenge because, ice water and ice, they're great. They're good, but not to, not like that. You kind of like a ice bath is great, but yeah, not like that. Can you get it, Sonya? I see it's still there because I don't want to. Hold on. Let's see. I don't want to leave it long. I got it, Sonya, because I don't want to leave it long. Sonya, we're gonna have to give you a tutorial. Hey, Joshua. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go into my studio and undo what I had to do because I just got it and I ended up banning him. So I'm gonna unban him. But yeah, I don't like certain words because it's hard enough to grow on here. It's hard enough to keep things copacetic. And there are certain words, and it's so strange that they allow so much to go on. Yeah, they allow too much at times to go on. They allow so much to go on that you think that they wouldn't, but they do. And then sometimes people make innocent comments where they aren't meaning any harm at all. They're just, letting people know, telling people about things that happen. But there are certain words on here that they don't like. So you did, Sonya? It was still on there. I'm gonna have to go back in there and get him. It probably didn't. It probably was still showing to me because I'm conducting the live. I guess probably on y'all's end it was gone, but I could still see it. Probably because you did it and I didn't, so it was still there. Bubba going to my into the StreamYard and unban him. I just wanted those comments out. I saw Miss April was doing a live yesterday, y'all, and somebody came into the live and they were really nasty. You know, you have to and his comment is still up there. Let me see. Okay, got away. You have to really, really like be careful who you let up on your panel. Um, there is a way to get people verified before you let them up on your panel, yeah, because People are so low down and dirty. They do things to people in an attempt to get their channels taken away or to get their channels taken down. So Miss April, I think she dropped her link. I don't know if someone asked for the link, but she dropped her link. And so I was like, even before she did it, I was like, she said somebody's trying to come up. And I was saying, I hope she can, let them show their face first so that she'll know it's somebody she knows or that she would like to honestly have up. Because sometimes people will see your link in the chat and they'll just hit it. Um, so she dropped her link, and of course, some pervert got up there doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and I was like, drop it, like close it, close it, close it. Because the thing about that is, even though they did it to you, they hold you accountable for it. That's crazy. Hey, Spiky. Yes, Sonya. I think it's just with on my end. I probably have to refresh or something. Like when you got rid of it, I probably have to refresh, and I couldn't refresh at the time, so that's why I was still seeing it, and I was thinking it wasn't gone. What's up, Sugar Daddy One Williams? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Aubrey, Aubrey, hold on. A Brilliant says, Launch Pride, if you don't mind, can you allow him to put that and uh-uh, because it's already been up there now. I'm just not gonna deal with it. I'm just not gonna because I mean that's some information that you guys see it now, so I'm sure you can find it. Like you can look it up. So yeah, I'm just not even gonna put it back up there at all. He didn't mean any harm. He didn't. That's why I said he didn't. That's why I was saying sometimes you can put things up there innocently, and it's not the person, it's the app. There are certain words, and lately there are even more words that we think is normal conversation, and they flag it, or it's community guideline warnings and things like that. So as a content creator, no, I'm not going to do that at all because you work too hard. Like like you work too hard to try to be to a certain place. So yeah, I'm just going to leave that off because most of us saw it. So I don't want it just sitting there. Like I don't even want to go back to it. It's unfortunate, and I'm praying for the young man's family, and I definitely hate that happen. But I think most of us saw it. So like I was saying earlier, we could look that information up and get more information about it. And I also said, if you have children, please warn them against doing the hot chip challenge. Sugar Daddy says, hey, Spiky, hey, Sonya, he's speaking to everybody. Brilliant. Hold on, let me see something before I be behind. So we all have. Right. Okay. I saw the comment above that. Okay, I thought it was a second comment again. Yeah, I just don't like. I don't know, guys. Anyone coming across this video, I respect all of you guys, and we're here to educate, and we're here to inform, and we're here to uplift. But if I stand on something, I stand on it. Like I don't really even like continue to discuss it, and that's not trying to be any type of way. That's just that when we have to communicate back and forth with YouTube, they're not going to want to hear all of the discussions. They're really concrete in what they tell us. Joshua says, don't forget to please. Thank you, Joshua. Thank you. I appreciate that. If you haven't hit that notification on your way in, please run back out there. It takes like a second to run back out there, a second to hit it, a second to come back. Probably takes a total of 5 seconds. Do that if you don't mind. I would greatly appreciate it because you're spending time over here with me, and you could be anywhere else. You could be spending time with anyone else doing. And some of you guys are multitasking, and that's a good thing. So if you're multitasking and that means you're doing something else while you listen to me, while you communicate with my chat, I greatly appreciate that because you feel like it's worthwhile to communicate with me and to multitask. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Tanya says hit the notification bell before entering. Yes, ring my bell, ring my doorbell, hit my notification bell. Please, please, please. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Come over here and share some information with us. You know, good information, positive information, uplifting information, information we can use to help ourselves, to help our loved ones, to help our family. Guys, when you share information over here, please make sure that it's uplifting, it's encouraging. Um, that's why I tend to, back in the day, I had topics because I tend to try to stick to the topic. And if someone goes left or right, we can kind of veer it back to the topic because you really do have to be careful about what you talk about on here. And it's sad to say because I see so many people who talk about some of the worst things on here. I see so much negativity going on here. And so when those of us who are trying to do right, we get these notifications in our email saying you did this and you did that. It's kind of like mind blowing. It's bewildering. Yeah, it was like I was on my elliptical one day. I think I told you guys this. And I had on a tank top and a sports bra, something I've always had on when I'm on my elliptical. But this particular live, they didn't give community warning, but they made it they restricted it to 18 and up, which I think my stuff should be that way anyway. But I don't know. But they sent me a notification about it. All it was is just it showed the upper part of my chest, right at the split of the upper part of your chest. And I was like, are you kidding me? I see people outright almost having some type of relation on here. And y'all, they made it, they restricted it in certain areas, in certain countries, y'all. And all I was doing was exercising on the elliptical. I appreciate you, Sugar Daddy. Thank you, bro. Sugar Daddy been here since day one. Sugar Daddy, Sonya, Joshua been here a long time. Vanessa used to, I think Vanessa used to come in from time to time too. And I stopped going live. And then so I didn't see her. I think it was Vanessa. She used to come in sometimes. And I was going live like a couple of years ago. I stopped going live as much. So, and then it may be a different Vanessa. So I'm not sure. Forgive me if I'm wrong, Vanessa. But some of you guys have been coming in here since like day one. And I greatly appreciate you. I appreciate the support. And I want you in this chat. I want anybody who comes across this video to support the content creators in this chat. Please support Sugar Daddy Warren Williams. Please support Joshua Gabriel. They are great supporters. They're encouraging. They're uplifting. Sugar Daddy is a gamer. So he does gaming. Back in the day, he shared a video of his beautiful little grandbaby. How old is she now, Sugar Daddy? Is she like 4? I know she's got to be 4 now, or almost 4. Yes, yes, Joshua, exactly. Exactly. You have to be. And it's like who means harm and who a lot most of the time they don't mean any harm at all. It's just you have to be careful. You have to be careful. Now, you can say whatever you want to say on your channel, but you have to be careful. And I don't say crazy things or I don't say out of the way things, just like what Steve told us was informational. But I just kind of now when I go in chats now, it depends on what chat it is. I kind of just say hello, stopping through to show support or hey, how y'all doing? If they're doing something funny, like Von's Reality was having a funny uh live the other day where she was doing a paint and sip. It was funny, it was engaging, and everybody. And shout out to Von's Reality. Go over there and check her out if you have not subscribed to her. And she was, doing a fun paint and sip. I won't talk about what her video was. I want you guys to go over there and check it out because it was fun, fun, fun. Now those type of videos, yes, I engage in a lot more. Videos where you can kind of just laugh, giggle, or kind of, sometimes you just need to listen. I know it's fun to have people engage in your chat, but sometimes it's just good to listen. Let's see. Sugar Dad says, shared you out. Brilliant says, your chat is always well worth it, sis. The nuggets of wisdom that come out of here are beyond valuable. I appreciate that, Brilliant. You guys, I appreciate that. That's the goal. My goal is to drop nuggets that will help you and that you can benefit from. And my goal is to also look at the nuggets that you guys drop. Also to look at the nuggets that you guys drop and, to get some benefit from the information and the knowledge that you guys share in the chat as well. Joshua said same thing like Goblin yesterday. He had say something. Joshua, I don't know what was wrong with Goblin. I think, at first I did think Goblin was a child, but then he started doing too much. So, like at first, I thought Goblin was a kid, but then I was like, Goblin is not a kid. Hello, he was doing too much. He was doing too much. We had to let Goblin go. He was doing a lot. Sugar Daddy says the dreaded ice cream video. Sugar Daddy, oh my goodness. You know what? That's another prime example. Y'all, Sugar Daddy, see, I'm telling y'all, Sugar Daddy been around here since day one. Y'all, I did an ice cream video. It was last summer. It was last summer, right? I did a video, and all I said in that video, there was nothing perverted. Like I told y'all how I had on my tank top, so sometimes the tank top can kind of drop a little low, but not exposing anything at all. It just exposed the crease. That's it. Okay, y'all, this video didn't expose a thing. All it showed me doing was putting ice cream on the top of an ice cream cone. And I said something like, it's hot out here, or it's getting hot out here. Y'all, do you know they restricted that video? And I'm like, all this stuff people do out here, all this bad stuff, this cursing, yelling, screaming, name calling, badgering, hollering, and y'all restrict this video? What in the heck? She's 3 and already in school. That's good. That's good. When is her birthday? I could have sworn she was, you know what? She probably had just turned 2 when I saw her. I could have sworn she's almost 4. They grow so fast, Sugar Daddy. They grow so fast. Let's see. Some people who are not interested in anybody. Yeah. Yep, Joshua. Since I tried to sub up to Sugar Daddy, I don't see him. I have my boy sub up too since he's a gamer. Yes, please do have your boys to sub up to him as well because Sugar Daddy is a gamer. And when I get in here and get on my other device, I will drop his link. I'll drop his link. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate it. You remember that song? Yeah, I was so mad. That was the first time that happened. I was like, why are you guys restricting an ice cream video? It's just ice cream. And yeah, I looked over that video like 5 or 6 times trying to figure out what was the problem. What's wrong with this video? I looked and I looked and I looked and I looked over and over and over. And I was like, I don't see a problem with this video. And they never did tell me what the problem was with that video. So I just kind of had to go on what I assumed. I just kind of said, I guess because I just don't know, y'all. I never could find a reason for that video to be restricted. It was like I was fully clothed, standing in front of the counter, making an ice cream cone. I had done other ice cream cone videos where the only difference was that I was actually holding the ice cream cone, but in the video that they restricted, I was making the ice cream cone. So sometimes, y'all, I guess it can go in your title. You have to be careful with your titles as well. Even though I've seen she'll be 4 in December. See, I told you, Sugar, that this December, I knew it. I knew she was almost 4. I knew it. So it's like, sometimes I guess you have to be careful with the titles and with what, the content is. Because I can kind of see that happening. I can see Joshua says too much crazy people on. Many people would post get off the live because there are. Yes, right, Joshua. Yep, doing too much. So yeah, that's the only thing I could see, y'all. That could have been wrong with it. Maybe the title, but the title had no profanity. The thumbnail was a fine thumbnail. All it said was, "It's getting hot out here." Period. Didn't even, if you think about the song, it didn't say nothing about taking off, nothing, putting on nothing. It just said it's getting hot out here. And I was making ice cream. They restricted it. But I had other ice cream videos. And you know what? That's why I say maybe it was the title, because I had other ice cream videos and the title wasn't that. It wasn't the same title. And I didn't have a problem with them. Yes, Josh, but definitely, we definitely must think before we speak. A lot of times people have an issue with thinking before they speak. And sometimes people, It's easy for people to tell you what shouldn't be a problem, right? It's easy for people to tell you what shouldn't be a problem when it's you that'll have to face the consequences. But if you go into their home, they're not going to let you tell them what to do, right? So it's easy for people to say, "Oh, she went overboard," or "That was a bit too much," or "He shouldn't have done that." But when people do things, they're only thinking protect. They're only thinking in a way to protect themselves. They're only thinking in a way to protect themselves. And sometimes when you want to protect yourself, it may come across as um being mean to someone else, and that's not it at all. You're not being mean. You're just doing everything you can to protect yourself because you just never know. You never know. So that video and the video where I was on the elliptical, it's got the same. The it had a different title. It didn't have the same thing. It's different. Well, so I don't know what happened. What I don't know what made it happen. They both were totally different, but there was the only two that did it, and I don't know why they did it, but it was the only two that did it. So I was like, wow, wow, this is crazy. So, yep, that video, like I said, one of them, I guess you could consider it slightly revealing, but I've seen thumbnails of people with their privates blurred out. And so I'm like, to me, that's revealing. That's revealing because even if it's blurred out, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Even if it's blurred out, I don't want to see a thumbnail with somebody sitting there spread eagle with their privates blurred out. So I don't know. Maybe they restrict them as well, but I would think that that's one that they wouldn't even let fly at all. See, Reagan says, "But you're a very wise line surprise, so this is to be taken as a negative wisdom." Yes, 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 yes. That's why I said I knew he didn't mean anything by it, and when he said it, it hurt my feelings because it was sad news. Because like I said, maybe I don't know if you guys had heard it already, but I hadn't heard that. So yeah, it was really sad. And then as far as the young man's age, he's a boy, 14. So that's why I still pass along the information, you guys, to and it doesn't matter what age, be safe when you do these challenges. And please discourage kids from doing any of these challenges unless they're fun and safe. Don't do any of these challenges because when you do the challenge, what have you accomplished? What have you proven? That you can take something that's extremely hot, like really, what do some of these challenges are, and I'm not talking about his situation because I've seen some full grown adults, 30s, 40s, and 50s. They're doing these dumb challenges about eating so much hot stuff or doing this or doing that. And yeah, you do it once or twice here or there. It probably won't hurt you, but you never know. It's just like water. Water is the essential. It's the quintessential. We all need it. We all need it. But you know that you can get water intoxication if you do these challenges where you drink too much water in a given amount of time. Sugar Dad says you. Sugar Dad says you were too cute in that video. The algorithm was jealous. I guess so, bro. I guess so. They had to be. They were hating on me that day. They were hating on me that day. It's like after that day, Sugar Daddy, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, well, what can you put on here? Like all this stuff I see on here, y'all just letting this stuff fly. So I was like, am I in the wrong like section of the algorithm or something? Do I need to be in the adults only? Because what I'm seeing adults act like kids, but is dirty, nasty, being ugly to people. So all I do is make an ice cream cone and you restrict me. What in the world? I don't understand. I guess it had to be something, Sugar Daddy, because that was something that had me that threw me for a loop. Bree says, "I'm surprised." Yes, Von's paint soup. Yes, that was super funny. Yep, had us chuckling for sure. Loved it. Yes, that was fun. So y'all check out Sugar Daddy One Williams. You know, subscribe to my mod Sonya in case she decides that she wants to become a content creator, or maybe even if she doesn't become a content creator and she gets into uploading shorts. You can go a long way on here uploading shorts. If your shorts take off, They're original. They take off. You can go a long way, uploading shorts. Subscribe to Brilliant. Brilliant has been doing some things over there on her channel. And she says that she'll probably, maybe if she has the time later, she may get into it. Subscribe to Joshua Gabriel, please. I would appreciate it. Who else? Who else? Who else? Mm, Cool Gamer, another gamer. Vanessa Smith, I don't think Vanessa has a channel, but I do greatly, greatly appreciate the support that Vanessa shows because it's really hard out here. Spiky, 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 Spiky. Spiky is kind of like a gamer and she does other things as well. It's really hard when you're doing things like that. Um, I see a lot of gamers are successful, but some of them they work. They have lives, they do other things, so they can't game all day and they don't have time to upload things all day. Like Sugar Daddy, he works. So guys, go and please support him. Support the content that he does upload. Watch the video, even if you don't watch the full video, watch a few minutes of it. Give him a thumbs up. Subscribe to him if you haven't subscribed to him, and that goes for any content creator who comes through here. Spiky, Joshua, Cool Gamer, Brilliant, Sonya, Steve, he came through, Steve Gilmore channel. So, just try to support them because it's hard, hard, hard to get support when you're trying to be positive. When you're trying to be positive, it doesn't mean that nothing is going wrong or that you're not being realistic. It's that you're trying to come on here and provide a getaway for yourself and for others. Because I'm sure most of us have a lot of things going on in life. So who wants to come onto this app into some, negativity or stress or just stuff that's just a bunch of, you know, nonsense? We all like a little stress if you want to relate it to like drama and stuff like that. Sometimes it can kind of get you laughing, even drama, even people kind of fussing back and forth. But when it gets to be too much and when people get to go overboard, then that's like the cue to go somewhere else. That's the cue to, maybe go over there and see what the lady's doing that's doing the Sheen Hall or the Tamu Hall or the gardening person who's planting and growing her own food. Maybe you want to go over here and see people who are trying to develop a clothing line. Maybe you want to see someone who's um giving their house over an overhaul. Maybe you want to see somebody who's working on cars, see some guys do some auto body mechanic, and some ladies, because there are quite a few ladies. If you guys haven't noticed, if you haven't been into that niche, quite a few ladies who are into auto body mechanics. You can go and see who's doing tattoos. There are a plethora of things, makeup, all kinds of things that you can, kind of get a break from the negative things. And I know sometimes people, when they see that the negativity, the drama, and all this kind of stuff, and the S word sells, they say, "Well, oh, well, let me do that," and then sometimes they kind of find themselves wanting to get away from that because once whatever you start to do, especially if it's those type of things, people are going to expect it, and it's going to be not that you can't shift, but it's going to be harder to shift. But if you start doing something and say you're bored, like people may call my channel boring. Well, you keep coming enough and you participate enough, it won't be boring. If you're adult minded and you have information that you can share with people, or if you're open to learning new things, maybe you'll learn something from someone in the chat. And then some people, they just don't want that. They just like drama, 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 drama all the time. So there's a place for that, as we all know. So you really can't be hypocritical. But as far as the stress level, I feel like, everything in moderation. And I feel like we need to kind of move around, move around. Just like I said on our videos, we need to move our bodies. We need to move our bodies around. Just like we need to move our bodies and make sure that we stay as well oiled as we can. We also need to, shift the focus of our mind sometimes. Don't focus on one or two things all the time. If you're on an app, if you're in social media, kind of move around, even if it is boring to you. One thing, you're showing support. Two things, if it's boring, it can't be that stressful. Things that are typically boring don't bring me stress. I may get a little bored, but I'm not stressed. So I want you guys to do that. Hey, you diverse. Hey, sister, just popped in to say hello. Thank you, Universe. Y'all go over there and check out Universe. There are a lot of things that you can, do on here. There are a lot of things that you can see. And sometimes if you're a content creator and you find yourself stuck, just do shorts. Just do shorts. Do shorts while you figure out what it is that you want to do. If you want to upload content or if you want to go live or if you just want to chat, if you want to be a motivational person, a motivational speaker, or if you want to share Who is it? I think it's Badass that works on his cars and he's into auto body and the mechanical things and stuff like that. I've often watched his channel just to look at some things because women, we need to know how to change oil. We need to know how to at least check the oil. We need to know how to check our transmission fluid. We need to know how to check the air pressure of our tires. When the weather changes from hot to cold, the tires kind of shift a little bit. When the oil that you use for summer is typically going to be a little bit different from the oil that you use in the winter. So there are a lot of things that you can become educated on by checking channels that you think may be boring, or that you think may not necessarily be boring, but may not be your thing. I put up a meme the other day that says that everything is a teacher, and I do agree with that. Pretty much everything that you come into contact with can be a teacher. So, with that being said, I wish you guys all peace, positivity, and prosperity wherever you go and for the rest of your week. You guys know what I say: without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. And wherever you have chaos and negativity, you fail to prosper. And if you don't totally fail to prosper, maybe you're not prospering to your highest potential. So, there are gonna be some ups and downs, but try to always, focus your mind on the things that allow you to prosper. Try to do that. And then when some of the other things come around, maybe you'll be better equipped to deal with those things. So, that being said, don't let bothered people bother you. And don't leave this app or any other app with more stress than you came on here with. I don't think that's the goal of any of the creators of this app. But we as humans, we change things and things go quite crazy. Things get haywire, y'all. Sonya says, same to you. Have a great night. Thank you, Sonya. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being such a good mod. And thank you for always being on the live. I appreciate you. And did you say you're going to get on that treadmill tonight, Sonya? Let us know tomorrow. Let us know. But if you don't get on there, that's okay. Everybody needs a break sometimes. So let us know if you get on your treadmill tonight. We will see you tomorrow. I'll see you, Sugar Daddy. I'm gonna leave some music playing for about 5 minutes so that I can make sure that you guys, can contact each other. And again, even if it's something that you don't really like or that you're not really into, try to give someone a thumbs up, someone who's being positive, and try to encourage and uplift them. That being said, you guys, if anyone comes through the chat, you can continue to chat. I'm going to be on here again another 4 or 5 minutes, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Good night, Vanessa. Thank you again for coming. I appreciate it. I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Good night, everyone. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Bye. Bye, y'all.